big possession right here for North Dakota State.
This is Wayne Tinkle's 12th opener. The Beavers have never lost an opening game of the season under Wayne Tinkle. 11-0.
Will Fetterman take another three? Nope, he's going to take it. It's 3 shots in a row. Fetterman inside and didn't get one of them.
And a non-call. Shot clock is dead. 20 seconds remaining.
Wants him to foul. No, now he's backing off.
Beavers have 1 timeout remaining. Bison have 2.
Well, that's interesting. He wanted the foul because the clock was going to run down. So Oregon State's either going to win or tie right here.
Lake all the way. And it's good. Josiah Lake with the bucket. Beavers by 2. 2.1 seconds remaining. Timeout Bison. Just letting JoJo, the former walk-on, go to work.
Yeah, he just took it right and got to the glass. You know, it's interesting. The last 3 shots at North Dakota State, I believe they're shots that they are going to live and die with. 2 threes from the biggest guy on the floor, 6'10", Feddersen. Didn't get that. Then he had the ball inside and didn't get that. So it looks like at this juncture that Oregon State's going to sneak one out and get a win.
They put 4/10 back on, so 2.5 seconds remaining. There's time, Coach. What does Oregon State have to do defensively here?
Well, North Dakota State could pass the ball to half court or pass it up the floor and take another timeout. Very little time comes off the clock and then set something up to get a shot into half court. It'd be very difficult for them if the ball doesn't move up the floor via the pass. They're not going to be able to put the ball on the ground and get anything.
They just took a 10th off, so now 2.4 seconds remaining. David looking to escape with a victory against North Dakota State.
They'll put the biggest guy on the ball right there. Don't give a clear vision up the floor where he's going to want to pass. Now Wayne Tinkle's going to take his last time out.
What did he see?
Well, he saw what they were lined up, so he's going to show them what they want him to do. You know, he put his biggest guy on the ball, which is smart. Remember the Munich Olympics when they didn't put the guy and the Russians threw the ball 3/4 and they beat us? You remember that? Yeah, got to put a guy on the ball. So, got his big guy on the make it pass the ball over the top. Going to be in the air a long time. North Dakota State's got to advance the ball via the pass as far as they can, take a timeout, and then set something up to try to get a shot in the offensive end.
Again, just under 2.5 seconds remaining. Oregon State on a drive by Josiah Lake. One-time walk-on, earned a scholarship last year. Wayne Tinkle said sometimes when players earn scholarships, they take a step back, take a deep breath. He said Josiah Lake did not. And it was his dream to come play at Oregon State where his dad played. He walked into this building for the first time as a toddler. And they're a big bucket in the
same building when he was a toddler, too.
Yep.
All right, so, you know, if you're North Dakota State, you got to try to get the best shot you can. It would be really unfortunate if Oregon State reached and fouled and put them in the foul line. But you got to give North Dakota State a lot of credit. I mean, they had opportunities to win this game. A lot of teaching moments for both teams, both coaches, to go back and try to figure out what we need to adjust to.
But you got to avoid the Leitner play right here, don't you? You got Feddersen near the free throw line.
Yeah, you do. That's the obvious thing, isn't it?
There's the baseball pass, trying to go for him on a fade route. Was there pass interference there, Coach?
Oh.
Last touch by Munch. 1.7 remaining, and the Bison have time to set one up, and Wayne Tinkle can't believe it. And he's out of timeouts.
Wow.
The officials, with under 2 minutes to go.
Call. I think they can review this.
No, with under 2 minutes to go in regulation or overtime, the officials are not allowed to instigate an out of bounds.
And he has to have a timeout.
Wayne has to have a timeout. It has to come from a coach's challenge on a timeout. A new rule this year, and Wayne used his last one. They are not allowed to review this. Coaches are allowed one challenge, and in the last 2 minutes.
But he has to have a timeout to do it.
He has to have a timeout to be able to do it.
I thought in talking with the official prior, though, that the officials could actually go over if they were uncertain. But that's incredible that there's one thing that North Dakota State had to do and Oregon State couldn't let happen, and that is move the ball down the floor with very little time off the clock. So,
wow. I couldn't tell from what I see here, that they didn't get the call right. No, maybe, yeah, it was touched by Feddersen.
Yeah, so
that's a bad call. And if Wayne Tinkle had a timeout left, he could throw it on the coach's challenge there, and then they would take a look at it. But this is stemming from all the delays in the last couple of minutes of games in years past.
I'm really glad to see, Rich.
Right.
I'm really glad to see.
So
sit around forever and watch all these people make a decision, make the call, but they're going to get a shot now.
In the last 2 minutes, the referees cannot instigate a call on an out-of-bounds play for a video review themselves. A coach has to do it. It has to come on a coach's challenge. Okay, so
here we are.
2 to tie, 3 to win. They've got the elite three-point shooter,
Are you going to take the 3 to try to win, or what are you going to do? There's a double.
On the road, you got to win, Coach. Stefanowicz takes it. Beavers escape with a victory. 67-65, Oregon State.
Wow. There's a lot of action for an opener, Rich. That was fun.
Wayne Tinkle now 12-0 in season openers in his dozen years as a head coach at Oregon State.
Well, okay, so Wayne is taking a huge sigh of relief because they got to win at home even though things weren't pretty. And North Dakota State has to feel pretty good. He's got to drive to the basket. That's kind of a prayer right there he's throwing up, hoping to go. You got to get a better shot than that.
So the team has learned some lessons. Wayne has learned some lessons with the new rules. Save a timeout.
Yes. Yeah. I would agree with that. Given the way you just explained it, that's absolutely right, because that could have been a critical situation. It looked to you and I very much like it should have been Oregon State's ball, but without that challenge, they didn't have the ability to do that.
They're looking for veteran leadership from Lake, now a junior. He had 10 points, 3 of 5 from the floor, 8 boards, a lot of energy. Isaiah C. hit 3 three-pointers. Yak had 10 points. And one more look at that last bucket by JoJo Lake.
Well, he seems to